She sure had a lovely voice. Looked good, too. Connie Francis, back in the day. She was on a roll back in 1957, 58 when she came out with Who's Sorry Now and unleashed a string of hits that went well into the early 60s. Stupid Cupid, I like that one. That was one of my favorite ones. Got an up-tempo beat to it. I like those up-tempo records. Vacation. Remember that one by Connie Francis? I think that was in 1962. Lipstick on Your Collar was one of her big ones, Where the Boys Are Together, and My Heart Has a Mind of Its Own. Connie Francis. But I want to get into this Lost 45 You Don't Hear Anymore by Connie Francis on Billboard's Hot 100. Going back to Billboard's Hot 100, April 25th, 1959. If I Didn't Care by Connie Francis, a Lost 45 at number 28 that week on Billboard's Hot 100 back in 1959. And some of the other big hits off that Hot 100, I'll give it to you real quick. Charlie Brown by the Coasters. Turn Me Loose by Fabian at number 17. Sea Cruise by Frankie Ford at number 14. Tijuana Jail by the Kingston Trio at number 12. And we got Connie Francis all the way down to number 28, If I Didn't Care. Moving up, too, that week in the spring of 59. This song's got legs. Oh, my goodness. You'll be surprised at the number of records in the 50s that were remakes. This was a classic remake. The song, If I Didn't Care, was written by Jack Lawrence. And before he did anything with this song, he mailed it to his friends. Mailed the song to his friends. Don't know if it was a lyric sheet or maybe somebody made a primitive demo or something, but whatever, he mailed a copy of the song to his friends. And they were like, this is awful. It was overwhelmingly negative. They said, this song's not going to work, Jack. It's not going to work. Well, guess what? The song went to the Ink Spots, the legendary Ink Spots back in the Ink Spots featuring Bill Kenny, song covered by the Ink Spots in 1939. It was a huge hit. You want to know how many copies that record sold by the Ink Spots? 19 million. 19 million physical copies of that record sold. That's phenomenal. You hear about all these digital releases that sold 7, 11 million copies, but we're talking the actual physical copy of the record. 19 million. Well, that was a big success story for Jack Lawrence, and it multiplied over and over again, been covered by numerous people, including the Hilltoppers in the 50s and Connie Francis having a go at this record. David Cassidy did a version of this record in 1974. But this Connie Francis version, and I wondered who did the male voice in that record. But I just couldn't. I like to dig out who actually sang on this record, who actually played on this record, particularly if whoever played on this record was a famous person. But the male singer might have been just a session singer or session musician. But anyway, let's go to this Billboard Hot 100 back in 1959. Gosh, I had it up. Let me get it up again. Here we go. If I Didn't Care, it peaked at number 22. That would be his peak. It was on Billboard's Hot 100 for 11 weeks. But it's at Sitting Pretty at number 28 the week of April 25th, 1959. The legendary Connie Francis covering a legendary tune, If I Didn't Care, on Billboard's Hot 100.